Alrighty, perfect. We are back with the Morgul Vale. This is the final. Uh, oh my goodness, it's all busted. I should return it. Some of these adventure packs right now are insanely expensive. Like I think Watcher in the Water is going for like hundreds of dollars on eBay and stuff because it has Arwen, it has Spirit Aragorn. Watcher in the Water is just a great quest, but I mean like. Jeez, I'm so glad that I bought in when I did, which was like late last year, about a year ago. I bought just everything I was like, these are hard to find. If I can find them, I'm going to buy them. But you saw Land of Sorrow for $790. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's insane. That's crazy. But alrighty, so we've got the Morgul Vale, which is the last one in the Against the Shadow pack. After this, we will be heading into... Actually, I don't know where we're going next. We'll have to talk about that and figure out if we're going to go into Fellowship, the Saga stuff, or if we should do... just dive into the next one, whatever the next one is. I don't quite remember what the next one is. And my closet door is closed, so I can't cheat and look. Fellowship. You think we should do Fellowship? I also think Fellowship could be really cool because we're getting that out, and Fellowship is like there. Dude, yes, I'm a new player, so I'm just as happy getting all the repackaged content for this in Arkham. Nice. Voice of Isengard. Voice in Isengard is the next pack. Perfect, okay. I'll probably do like a poll on YouTube or something to see if we want to do Fellowship or Voice of Isengard. But yeah, Mr. Puggles, yeah, it's great to see the repackaged content. I love it. I love how it's being repackaged. I bought into Lord of the Rings a couple of months before they announced the repackaged like content, and so I literally dropped all of the money and bought everything for Lord of the Rings, minus Nightmare packs. I ended up buying the Nightmare packs later. I have all of those in my closet as well. But I ended up buying all of that, and then like I think it was like a month later they announced that they're doing the repack. It was just like, dang. But that being said, now after seeing all of that, I'm really glad I went this route because I love this part of the game where we open the packs and like we get to do the live stream of opening the packs. I enjoy that so much. I was thinking to save the saga so you can just go through the whole thing at once with the whole card pool. Just your thinking on it though. Do you think I need the whole card pool to go through it? Does it get that difficult, or could I do it with the card pool that I have? Because I do think that once I start the saga, I'm not stopping. I do think I will go through the entirety of the saga until I jump back into some of the cycles. Yeah, opening the smaller packs is fun, Beast Snow. You saw Nightmare packs in your YouTube short, jealous? Yeah, they announced that, and I ended up pulling the trigger because again, I was like, you know what, this is what I do, right? I like streaming these types of games, and I'm going to want to stream Nightmare at some point. So it was it was something. So I actually just did reorganize all of my like adventure packs, and I put them on the shelf behind me. They're not visible, but the I realized that I was missing one pack, and I was able to get it for, it was something in the Sands pack, the red and white one. I was able to get it for I think like $25 shipping from Europe, and like I was like, oh my gosh, couldn't imagine not having one pack when I got there. I'm made of money. Pretty sure he has a tall oak money trees at his house. I wish. Not necessarily. I don't need all the packs, Josh. Just be nice to play through the saga with the best decks possible and all in one run. But you can totally do a progression. Yeah. But I'm with you. I do, like, if I'm doing saga, I'm doing Fellowship, Towers, Return. Like, I don't want to take a break in between them. So maybe we'll figure out one cycle in between, or do Voice of Isengard next. How is Voice of Isengard? I haven't really heard about any of Voice of Isengard. Sam is saying that they really like the deluxe box, but how's that entirety of the cycle? Alrighty, let's see what we got. Ooh, very cool box. Okay. We may go through that and then hop into Saga. I'm also just like so excited about the Saga stuff. I just love Saga. There is a Hobbit Saga. I have already run through the Hobbit Saga. Not saying that I will not do it again, but I did the Hobbit Saga between the Khazad-dûm and this cycle. So I did the 6th quest in between the previous cycle and this cycle, just because this cycle is considered a pretty hard cycle, especially with the card pool that was available to you. So I went ahead and did the Saga so I could get some more cards to have access to it. The cycle is a little hit or miss, same as Heirs in your opinion. Once Caleb took over, Agmar gets much more consistently awesome. Nice, sweet, excited. Alrighty, first up, we got a tactics hero. We got Theodred. 12, 2, 3, 2, 4. Each hero with a printed tactics resource gets +1 willpower. Interesting. Huh. Very good stats. Very good stats. Typically my tactics heroes are not questing too much, but I'm sure there's a build out there for it. We're gonna make this pretty. Let's go. Let's put that right there. Nice. Up next, we have the Peligreer ship captain. So this is a leadership hero, a 2/1/0. After it enters play, move 1 resource from the resource pool of a hero you control to another hero's resource pool. Okay, that could help fix some stuff. A few quests in Remaker cycle for sure, though. A few great quests. Nice. Is that what the next one is? I know Voice of Isengard is the deluxe expansion. Is it the Remaker cycle, or is it a different cycle? I don't know what they are until I don't know what they are until I actually like play them. We got Visionary Leadership attached to a Gondor hero. While attached hero has at least 1 resource in its resource pool, Gondor characters get +1. Okay, so this is huge for the Boromir Leadership hero, where he has also Gondor allies. If he has a resource, gets +1 attack. So this looks incredibly cool. I think it would be really fun to run a Leadership Boromir deck, because I have been wanting to do that for a while. I just have not been able to. I just haven't. And so maybe this next one, the Morgul Vale, I think is a little bit more difficult of a quest. So I may need to tech against it a little bit more. But if we can, I think it would be really cool to run a Boromir Leadership deck against it. I forgot to ask, how fun was it cleaning up your champions card? It looked like a nightmare. It was sad. It was horrendous. I actually did all of the organization during our 4-player game. I just was doing it off screen because in 4-player champions there can be a good amount of time between turns, but I was doing that. I found a card that was out of place, so that was kind of fun. I don't remember. I don't quite remember what it was, but it was like, I think it was like it was an Enchantress card in the Helipack or something like that. It was like one that like works with, or like is always paired with a villain deck, and it was just in the wrong stack. But other than that, I mean, it was horrible. I lost about half of the shiny sleeves that Steve gave me. Those got all crumpled, but no cards were damaged. So what happened, if you're unaware, is like I'm in the swivel chair and my cards are here on like a Enchantress. Lose it again. That's fair. That's very fair. I'm in this, and my cards are on this like little table over here, and I was putting something on my shelf, and I swiveled, and I just knocked the cards off, and all of my champions cards were just everywhere, and I was just like, it was 15 minutes before we started the 4-player stream, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I don't wish that on anybody. It was so bad. Up next, we got Spear of the Mark. This is a tactic. We can attach to a Rohan character. Restricted. Attacking character gets +1 or +2 instead if it's attacking an enemy in the staging area. Interesting. Is Dune here a Rohan character? I think he is. He's on a horse, so I assume he's a Rohan character. So I'm listening to just like a random playlist and the Pokemon theme song just came on, and now I'm hyped. Dune here. Okay, it is. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So he would be attacking for a 5. Yeah, he would be attacking for a 5. Oh. That's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. Okay. Well, that feels fun to spam. Huh. I feel like the Rohan deck will be really cool. Such a satisfying combo, sniping enemies out of the staging enemy every round. Yeah, because it's not a combat action, is it? Oh no, he can target enemies. So you do need to be in the attack phase, but that's not too hard to get. Especially, I wonder how he works because he's only like an 8 threat, right? So you can probably run a pretty good secrecy deck and like just not engage. You should quick strike, dangerous, incredible combo. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's real. Because quick strike you can do it in between staging and resolution, so you can kill an enemy that pops out before. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds incredibly fun. Can we do a Boromir? Now I'm just thinking I want to do the Boromir. The Boromir, and then some tactics hero. Bjorn? That'd be hilarious. I don't know. Oh, a Thalin could be interesting, especially if it's not a standard quest, but a Thalin dealing 1 damage as they come out, and then basically you're attacking for, you only need 1, you need 1 less damage, so it's a higher likelihood that you could kill with Dune here. That's pretty sweet. Combat action. Each Rohan character can be declared as an attacker against enemy in the staging area of this phase. Jeez, okay. Nice. Okay. I feel like this pack was critical to the Riders of Rohan starter deck. I don't know what cards were in there. I tried to avoid all of those types of cards because I do like to do these blind, but it feels like this is starting to be a I'm starting to see a lot of cards that I feel like would have a home in that deck. Steed of the Mark. I think I'm going to like this one. Attached to a Gondor or Rohan hero. After attached hero commits to a quest, spend 1 resource from the attached hero's resource pool to ready the attached hero. That's cool. The other thing is that this does combo with Steward of Gondor, because Steward of Gondor gives the Gondor trait, and so like the first thing that I thought of was Dane. Right? I think it's Dane, right? Yeah, Dane. Go, if you throw a Steward of Gondor on Dane, throw a Steed of the Mark on Dane, then you can basically at a +1, and then he can quest for 2 every single round. And you don't necessarily need the Unexpected Courage on Dane to get that combo rolling. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is exciting. Lay of Nimrodel. Choose a spirit hero. Until the end of the phase, that hero gets +1 willpower for each resource in its resource pool. Okay, so we've seen this before, or something similar to this before, but that's also really, really cool. Istari would be losing his mind right now. How dare you, sir? He would say. Oh, throwing Stewart onto Dane. That's fair. Don't tell him. Sometimes the story lurks, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's just in the chat. I'm about to get an earful. That's true. And the steed. Yeah. This is really cool. Also, this with... Yeah. Interesting. We have not seen a lot of lore love recently. I would like to see a couple more lore cards. Speaking of lore cards, here we are. So, hey, we got a dwarf. I love dwarfs. A 2-cost ally. I love that already. After it enters play, discard the top 3 cards of your deck, then choose and shuffle 1 card from your discard pile back into your deck. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Scroll of Isildur. So this is the same thing that we've already seen for, I think, leadership and tactics. Maybe all of them, actually. I think this is the last piece of the puzzle. We attach to a lore hero, and then we reduce the cost to play it, and then we can start playing things from our discard pile. And then finally, our basic card, we got Hidden Cache. After Hidden Cache is discarded from your deck, add 2 resources to the resource pool of a hero you control. As an action, we can spend 1 resource to draw a card. That's pretty cool. Like, there's some synergy here with the Prospector. There's a couple other cards that start discarding cards, and then if you throw it with a Stargazer, you can kind of really set this up, and then this gives you that money. That's the best one, though. Methandrel's Advice out of the discard pile in mono lore is ridiculous. What is the advice? Out of discard pile in mono lore. Draw 1 card for each hero you control with a printed lore Oh yeah, you just spam all of the card draw. This is the advice. So if you go mono lore, this costs 1. You're basically paying 2. You pay 3 to draw 6 cards. That's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. I do want to run. Oh yeah, we did get all the pit stuff. And I guess lore was pretty strong already. I do like Faramir. I wanted to run Faramir, but since we had that unique ally or that objective ally this game, we could not do that. I like all of them. I feel like, you know, looking back at it, I do like lore. I like the one that I used to not like was tactics, but tactics has gotten enough love that it is another viable contender for being good. But really cool. Yeah, this was a good pack. I feel like Hidden Cache will be good at some point. I'm excited to try and figure out a deck where that works pretty well. I think I'm most excited about the Lay, the Scroll, and then the Steed. Also, oh yeah, no, also Spear. Spear is sick. Spear is so cool. Ah, that's so cool. Hey, Infectious Zombie. Good morning. Unfortunately, we're almost done with the stream, but it's a good time to tell you about my next stream, which is going to be in just about 8 hours at 7 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. We're going to be finishing up the Black Panther Hero Spotlight videos, and so we got through leadership and protection. I say got through like it's a bad thing. We played through leadership and protection, and so tonight we've got aggression and justice. So that's going to be happening at 7 o'clock tonight. I figured I'd drop in and say hi. Well, thank you so very much, Infectious Zombie. Yeah, hello. How are you doing? So that's tonight. And then at 1 o'clock Eastern time on Friday, I will be back with Professor Meg playing through Dunwich again. Josh, Hidden Cache is a good card. There's a whole archetype that slowly builds around milling your own deck. And then you have, Fortune or Fate, where you can shuffle it back in. Shuffle your entire deck back in. I feel like dwarfs do a lot of stuff about discarding cards. Are We just got a card that was like discard cards and then attaching the attachment to a dwarf character. Really cool stuff. More Black Panther. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. That is again in about 8 hours. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Go enjoy some games, especially some Lord of the Rings. I love this game so much. This game is so much fun. I'm gonna go organize and clean up a little bit. I'm hoping that if we get lucky, I will have my my new villain display. I think that's supposed to be coming sometime today, and so I need to figure out how to get it onto the table and like actually make it fit, but we'll see if that actually does get its debut on stream tonight. So until then, thank you all so very much. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See you around. Peace.